Hello vinyl community, Bradley here. Just have a couple albums I want to show you that I got through the mail the other day. These are from the 2000s and 2010s. The first one, which that's what's playing right now, is How Do You Do by Mayor Hawthorne. Mayor Hawthorne. He's from Ann Arbor. This was released in 2011, I believe. This is it has two albums. It was originally one CD, but when they made the vinyl, they made two albums, which is great. I love that. So Mayor Hawthorne, he would be considered probably retro R&B or Motown. A lot of these songs, they are Motown songs that he wrote. You listen to them and you think, well, that must be an old Motown song. Well, no, he wrote them. He used falsetto a lot of the time, which that will make him kind of sound like Smokey Robinson type. So, but this has got a load of really good, well-written, kind of like Motown type songs. Has one song with Snoop Dogg on there. That sounds great. Now this song in the background, The Walk, you might have heard that on a, I think it was a Blue Moon beer commercial. I think that song was used for that. And, which the official video is hilarious. You might want to check that out. And Mayor Hawthorne, he was on an episode of Daryl's Place. Daryl Hall and John Oates, or Daryl Hall, which was a perfect combination because Daryl Hall was Blue-Eyed Soul. That's where he got his start from. So, like I said, it's got a load of really good songs. If you like Motown, I'd definitely pick it up, you know. And this was his second album. First one, I think Strange Arrangement, came out a few years before this, but basically the same sound. Now the second album, this was released in 2006. The Fratellis, Costello Music, which I love that cover. I will show you the label, which continues the Fratelli theme. The Fratellis, the name is kind of like the Ramones. They are not brothers. But this is, I think, Michael Fratelli, I think. He's the lead guitarist and singer. Barry Fratelli, bass player, and Mince Fratelli, the drummer. This would be considered, I guess, maybe pub rock. They are a trio, a three-piece from Scotland. And actually, this was the first album I ever bought, the whole album on iTunes. I had heard their music and I kind of wanted it right then, so I downloaded it. So this is the first physical copy that I actually have. If I were to describe their music, I would think of maybe influences, and I could think of maybe 5 or 6 groups. I would say the Beatles, early Beatles, just for the catchiness and energy of the songs. Early Who, Clash for some of their reggae type songs. The Kinks, definitely, big time. Madness, a little bit of Madness. And throw in a little bit of maybe Green Day just for that guitar crunch. Now, even if you are not familiar with the Fratellis, there they are, you may have heard a couple of these songs before. Back in the day when Apple had their iPod commercials, and they would play a band. Actually, Flathead was the name of the Fratelli song on one of these commercials. And also, if you are a Chicago Blackhawks fan, I think, at least they used to, I think they used to play Chelsea Dagger after every goal. Which would absolutely drive you nuts if I had to listen to that over and over. They tend to use a lot of la-la-las, do-do-dos. I don't know if they use da-da-das. Do-do-do. I get confused. But I think every one of these songs has got like 6 or 14 songs, I think, somewhere around there. 13 songs. Every one of them is solid. It just gets you up moving. Be really good music to dance to and have quite a few beers. It's that type. Some of my favorites, I have many favorites. Whistle for the Choir reminds me of that Kinks song that Ray Davies would have written. And that video, Whistle for the Choir, that's a very good video. You might want to check that out. Old Black and Blue Eyes, you know, just, excuse me. I just think it's a pretty solid album. A lot of people, they're not into this, but it's alternative. So, I really like it. It's candy. It's candy to my ears. So, that's it for my 2 records that I got. So, this is Bradley. I will catch you the next time. Have a good day.